viewers, welcome to the Globetrotter. This vlog marks the start of part 2 of the Corbett Conundrums. And in this part, we are going to be traveling around Jim Corbett Tiger Reserve, which is actually quite cool because we have around 2 or 3 safaris left. Then we are going to be heading to Haridwar, an ancient Hindu pilgrimage site. And then we are going to be roaming around in Rishikesh, which is quite near Haridwar. For the link to part 1 of the Corbett Conundrums and any other details needed about hotels or booking, you can check the description for the links. Anyways, let's go. Good afternoon, viewers. This vlog marks the start of part 2 of the Corbett Conundrums. And I wasn't well, so that's why I couldn't say good morning or go in the morning safari. Well, shouldn't have eaten those parathas last night. Anyways, now we're going on another safari, which is going to be a bit, I think shorter than the morning safari, but still, it's going to be a safari. So, yes, let's see what we're going in, and then let's commence our third safari. Well, my second safari. It is now 9:35 pm of the 24th of December 2025. In our safari, we only saw this one tiger who was walking around really. However, we were too late to capture it. However, I do have this image of when it was sleeping, which, yeah, he looks kinda cute, honestly. He was actually staring at us too, just wondering what the on earth are we doing here. Well, taking pictures of him obviously, but yes. Jim Corbett is actually more of an in-person thing than shooting on camera, Instagram reel, Facebook reel type of thing. No, no. If you have to see a tiger and a big one too, come here. And I'm serious about it. Jim Corbett is the best place to see a huge tiger roaming around the woods, not knowing about you, or knowing about you but not caring about you, and just doing what it does, exist in the woods without any type of human interference except the camera people. So yeah, Jim Corbett so far. I love the Gairal Rest House. People are friendly. Food is obviously very good, even if it's veg. But for now, we need to wake up early for the last safari. So for now, good night. Good morning, viewers, and obviously, Merry Christmas. It is now the 25th of December, and it is now 7:02 a.m. And now we are going to go on our last safari through Dekala and to Dekala, obviously. It is going to be quite fun, but it's also going to be quite sad since it's our last safari after all. But hey, why not just enjoy the moment while we're in it? So yes, let's go on our last safari, and I'll actually record this one, like video this one, so you can see our last safari in full glory. Let's go. The tiger. Wow. Oh. Wow. Look at that! Tiger! Tiger! Hello! Hey, please. Look at that! Look at that! Little big cat over there. Hey, tiger, please don't be afraid of us. Okay, that's a good tiger. That's a good tiger. That's a good tiger. Actually, the bus drivers here are very insolent. Can you just kill the bus drivers, please? Actually, no. He wants to slow around. Wow. That's a young one, actually. Wow, look at him go. Look at him go. This maximum, no. Okay. See you at the rest house. That was one good safari. The tiger did entertain all of us, didn't it? Just walking around. It was even doing its business, like the business we do in the toilet. It was doing that, and everyone was taking photos of it. I mean, that's a famous tiger, isn't it? Anyways, this is the Suzuki Gypsy that actually had carried all of us in the safaris, and it's actually quite a great little jeep. It's tiny, it's everything, but it's great. Even the Indians armed forces uses it. In fact, a lot of them. And like, this thing is amazing. It's fun to drive, fun to, you know, go off-roading in. I didn't drive it, no, but I know it's fun to drive because it looks like it. It's so cute. But now it's the time to go to Haridwar, an ancient city which is basically a big Hindu pilgrimage site. Let's go. Welcome to Wonder Hills in Haridwar. This hotel actually is built in a very narrow little lane, as you can see here. Very narrow. And my room is on the first floor. So let's go see my room. This is a room number 106. And as you can see, quite nice. Fan here, bed, a smaller bed. The lights look nice. And the bathroom you can see here, yeah, it's actually quite furnished as well. Anyways, after the rest, we'll go somewhere else. This is the Har Ki Pauri Ghat, Haridwar's largest ghat. As you can see, it's quite a large area of ghat, and you can here take a dip in the Ganga, which is obviously very cold normally itself, because the Ganga lives the Himalayan foothills in this region itself, and it's night, so it's even colder. Imagine the people who take a dip in here, and I've seen like 3 or 4 people do it. They have insane strength, don't they? Like tolerance, cold tolerance. And here you can also find such shops which are of religious themes, as you can see here. Wait, yes, look at that. Gold bracelets, normal bracelets, necklaces, all themed on Hinduism. Anyways, that bridge over there does look nice. Over there, you see? Actually does look nice. Let's go there right now. After a brief moment of teleportation, again, we are now here on the bridge. As you can see, it's actually quite nice. I quite like this area, as you can see. Nice view of the Ganga. Let's see the view of the Ganga. Wow. That looks superb. As you can see, the ghat itself, but it's quite a nice view, I'd say. But now, after a bit more admiration, we'll go back home. Look at this, wait. Just slowly. Oh wow, it's quite nice. This is also more of an in-person thing, really. But on camera, it doesn't look bad either. See the water flowing through here. Wow, I feel like I'm doing cinematography. Okay, yeah, it's time to go back home. We are now back at our hotel, and actually, I quite liked Har Ki Pauri Ghat as a ghat itself. It was quite dirty though, but there was some people working on the maintenance of the ghat itself, which I quite liked. I also liked the refreshing Ganga, which was, just flowing endlessly into, I think, the Bay of Bengal. I think I'm correct. But the one thing about the Har Ki Pauri Ghat is that it was too crowded, but that's expected. It's actually very famous for Hindu pilgrimage, which I am a Hindu myself, so I can say that. But for now, we have had a dinner, and for day 3, I wish you good night. Good morning, viewers. It is now 11:24 a.m. of the 26th of December 2025, the day right after Christmas. It is also day 3 of part 2 of the Corbett Conundrums, which is lasting for 3 parts. Now we are going to be heading to Rishikesh for a bit of travel around, and Rishikesh is actually a good kind of cool area. Actually, I like Rishikesh. I've seen it in other people's vlogs, and yeah, I like the area Rishikesh. It's quite nice as well. It is actually very near Haridwar, and you can also go there by renting a scooter. Quite cool, nah? So let us exit our fantastic hotel, which is Wonder Hills, and go to Rishikesh. Let's go. This is Rishikesh, a small town in India, and this is also the Lakshman Jhula bridge, which is over there actually, this older one. But this one is actually under construction as well. Yeah, I think you cannot cross it, but you might cross it. I don't know, you can. I mean, they look like they're crossing it over there. You see over there, they look like they're crossing it, so yeah, I think we can cross it, but Lakshman Jhula bridge is currently under construction. This is, I think, a newer version of it. It looks better too. Like, look at that. That looks quite cool. But for now, we're going somewhere else. After admiring the view, of course. So yeah, let's try to see the view. Wow, nice view. Wait, you see Rishikesh over there, the Ganga River itself, leaving the Himalayan foothills. Quite a nice view. Over there to the mountains. Looks quite nice actually, not gonna lie. Okay then, we're seeing you somewhere else. This is Neem Beach, which is located quite close to Lakshman Jhula. And as you can see here, please give me a second here. Yes, here. This older, smaller one, bridge, is the Lakshman Jhula, which is really a jhula or a hanging bridge. And this bigger, newer one, which actually looks much better, is the newer Lakshman Jhula, which is not a jhula or a hanging bridge, but instead a rigid concrete bridge. Over here, the view is actually quite nice. As you can see, there are stones instead of a completely flat sandbed. Stones and rocks and huge as rocks is going to, I don't know. You can sit on them, I guess. The view is also nice from here. Nice view. And as you can see, some people are having a lot of fun. Wait a second here. There we go. They're having a lot of fun. So yes, let's continue to our next destination, which is unfortunately our hotel. But it's okay though, because I quite liked my time in Rishikesh. We did go to a cafe called The Arches though, but it was a vegetarian cafe and the prices were a bit too much for the portions, although the taste was actually not bad. I did love this part of the Corbett Conundrums, but the part 3 is gonna get even better, especially if you are like me, a foodie, because we're going to Lucknow, which has some of the best food in India itself, if not the world. We are going to be going to Lucknow by the Vande Bharat Express, which is India's fastest train up till now. And after that, we are going to be going to Kanpur and then back to our home. So, for part 3, this is the end of part 2, by the way, if you don't know. I wish you good night.